So
Wait
that
a
might
minute.
be.
People's hands are going up back here. Yeah, no, I see nothing.
I would, but wrong place. So those might be a normal question for somebody, like any normal person, but for some that's like a life-changing question. My side of the family, on my dad's side, suffers with alcoholism and other addictions. And I'm lucky enough that I haven't seen the signs in me yet, but I always keep my eyes open because I know it can happen. On a dime, something in your brain happens and you can become just addicted to alcohol very easily. When I was 13, my dad went to jail for a couple months because he had a DUI, or I think it was his third DUI, and that kind of taught me the bad side of one beer. My dad could have one beer just at dinner, but then he would end up going home and drinking the whole case. It was not a pretty sight to live through, but he was never mean or anything, but it did, as alcohol does, makes you make stupid decisions. I also, even at our age, it can show signs in college students. I see in some of my friends the earlier signs of it, and alcoholism can affect you at any age, and it's just kind of like a flip a switch in your body, and then you just kind of have that one beer and can't stop. I see it as an RA. I've had to clean puke out of the same area by someone's room several times. Pretty gross, but if you're doing it that often, it's probably not a good sign. Many people our age start their life going down a very dark path that can lead to lots of bad side effects later in life. Not just a DUI, but it can also harm your body, harm your liver. And one of the earliest forms of alcoholism that affects many college students is binge drinking. And so the NIAAA, which is the National Institute for Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, defines binge drinking as a pattern of drinking alcohol that brings the blood alcohol concentration to 0.08% or 0.08 grams of alcohol per deciliter or higher. And I think too much higher than that, you'll get alcohol poisoning. For a typical adult, this corresponds to consuming 5 or more drinks as a male or 4 or more drinks as a female in under 2 hours. Alcohol use in people our age can have life-changing effects and can even harm the lives of people around you and ruin your prospects in life. The most recent statistics from the NIAAA estimate that 1,519 college students ages 18 to 24 die every year from alcohol-related unintentional injuries, and in that includes driving accidents and stuff like that. So I know that my speech won't get you to stop drinking. I know that's just a fact. I've given speeches like this to many students being an RA, and I know it doesn't really change anything, but I hope I can give you some advice. If you know that alcoholism runs in your family, be careful and check in with yourself. Know that you're doing this 10 times in a month and you're binge drinking every time and passing out and puking. I want everyone in this class to find someone to give you a ride or use UNK's Safe Ride, which I know might sound kind of dumb, but it's you won't get charged for anything. If you call Safe Ride, they can't charge you with a crime, but they'll drive you back to campus and drop you off by your dorms, and that's completely free of charge. Don't let your friends drink and drive. I know it's kind of hard sometimes, but I always try to take all my friends' keys if we ever do that. I'm not saying I do because that's illegal, but I always try to take everyone's keys. If you're drinking with someone that shows signs of alcohol poisoning, call an ambulance and wait with them. You cannot be charged with anything under Nebraska's Good Samaritan laws, and those laws, as long as you stay with the person and go to the hospital with them if they have alcohol poisoning, you and them can't be charged with anything. Please be safe and responsible next time you drink. So if you make smart decisions when you drink, you can save your own life in the future and the lives of others. So I would love everyone to download the Uber app. I know that might not sound like there's Ubers in Kearney, but I know there's at least like 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah. There's 5 last time I checked, yeah.
I'm also going to send everybody the number for UNK's Safe Ride service, and I will also send out the number of the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services hotline. All right, hope everyone takes that to heart.